Just don't introduce our names, is what he's saying.
It's not necessary. It's kind of shingy, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, this whole podcast kind of shingy, but we still do it.
Yeah, well, it has a charm to it.
Fuck you.
What's up, sissy boys? Welcome to the fucking Subnami podcast.
The 10th episode.
Hell yeah.
The 10th fucking episode.
We hit double digits. We haven't collapsed in the single digits like the Gotcha Boys did. So
that's one episode.
I know.
You know, I'm so proud
10
of this
times the greatness of the Gotcha Boys. I'd like to point that out.
I'm so proud of this community. You gotta clap. Come on. Gotta clap.
No, I refuse.
I would, but I have push to talk on, and I don't want to. I can't clap really and press my push talk button at the same time.
Well, you're weak.
Yeah, we have quite a few interesting news articles to go over, but first we always do what we've been consuming this week.
No, I have to interrupt you there. Not only do we have interesting news articles, but we also have interesting videos.
Hell yeah!
What the fuck are you doing? What's this character you're putting on Is he trying to be like douchebag?
It's kind of an Irate gamer reference, but I guess it fell flat.
I don't know. The only impression I got was like, "Hey, I'm douchebag YouTuber number fucking 50."
It was kind of like Linkara,
smash this fucking like button. Fucking.
It was kind of like how Linkara was like. I kind of combined Linkara and Irate gamer, and is like redundancy, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I am pretty redundant myself, but you know, not as much as he is.
Anyways, so what media have you pals been consuming lately?
I binged the rest of Deadly Class, and then I binged the new Twilight Zone.
There's a new there's a new Twilight Zone?
Yeah, and it's like super political.
Oh,
what
God.
is it? I mean, is it basically just like bad Black Mirror?
Yeah, it's pretty much fucking Orange Man bad, Democrats right.
Rod Serling.
That's done by Jordan Peele, right? The guy who did Get Out. Well, he was in Kane and Peele before that. You know, when he was funny.
I'm pretty sure he still is.
Like every episode.
No, the show ended a while ago.
Oh damn, rip, dude.
Every episode is like getting a fucking lecture from your liberal teacher at college. Like the last episode was about immigration, and the next episode is about guns.
Kids in cages. So this entire show is just like kids in cages, school shootings, immigration.
So usual Hollywood partisan hackery. Then that's what a shame. What a butcherization. Such a good show, but
can you really expect it from modern Hollywood? Like literally,
no, I don't. I
has to always be about wrecking Glumph, epic style,
with facts and feelings because they don't have logic.
Well, I actually have been consuming some entertainment. I've been watching the show Duckman from the 90s, mainly because I'm kind of nostalgic for that sort of 90s adult
Remember
animation.
the 90s?
Well, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying I kind of like Simpsons, so like Duckman is kind of in the spirit of that, where it's kind of like the
What's
Simpsons.
What's it about? Is it like, what's the feel for the show? I've never heard of it.
If it's like the Simpsons, if it starred a duck that was a private detective.
Nice. And
it's animated by the same people who animated the first 3 seasons of Simpsons and Rugrats. That Hungarian studio, Class B.
Oh, yeah, they did Rugrats.
I can't fucking pronounce it.
Fucking Inos's company.
Transylvania will be theirs. Just point that out.
So what did you consume, SwordofStorms?
Both of the media I've been consuming these past couple of weeks have been rather shingy. In case you dear audience member don't know, that's our code word for cringy. Don't tell anyone.
In case you haven't been keeping up with our inside jokes, let me explain the process.
And if you haven't, wake up already!
I watched the anime Shinsekai Yori, also known as From the New World. It's about basically humanity awakens like psionics, and it's a kind of a dystopian future with no technology, but it's about uncovering like the secrets of the society. And then there's these weird fucking things called mole rats, which is a whole ordeal. They have a whole plot twist. Yeah,
All right, so weeb trash. All right.
yeah, it is. And
Why
okay.
why hadn't you and Fall started watching it? Has the show gained some resurgence? I mean, that show ended in like 2013.
No, I just was looking for a new anime to watch, and I found it.
I got some
as a
recommendations.
kind of a genre I would like. Yeah. Also, okay, so I'm gonna need an excuse for this one. Okay, so The Sims 4 is free on Origin right now, so I've been playing a bit of that. I know it's rather shingy, but I don't know. I'm bored.
Oh, also, I've been playing Bully as well, just so you know.
Bully.
That's a good game.
Scholarship Edition?
Yep, Scholarship Edition. I don't think there's any other edition you can buy on the PC, but
No.
Yeah, it's Scholarship Edition
I'm
on
not.
PC.
I'm not Swedish GTA.
oh, well, Scholarship Edition is just the remastered version for the personal computer.
Yeah.
I think it's also called that on.
Well,
Wii.
for other consoles, but like with slightly updated graphics.
What about you, Stevo? Anything besides the shitty games you've been let's playing?
I guess I listened to the like every other person. I listened to the Tyler the Creator album that came out. I mean, I think he's okay. His discography is kind of it's iffy. I like it's the album specifically was kind of a mixed bag for me. It was kind of like I really like the disjointed and like really fucking I guess bombastic sounding songs, but then he also kind of has songs in the album that like kind of sound like the pop muzak that was on display on his previous album Flower Boy, which got praised just because it was honestly the least challenging album of his. I mean, it was just like the songs on that fucking album, like "See You Again," the lyrics on it, they were just complete drivel. But yeah, it's kind this new album is kind of a hybrid between both of the styles of Flower Boy and Cherry Bomb. I prefer the Cherry Bomb album, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I give it a 7 out of 10. There's my little mini review. You won't get that anywhere else but Subnami, except every other fucking music review channel. But yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
pretty much
I should also probably mention that I actually randomly went to my local library and I was browsing and I actually found Why Orwell Matters by Christopher Hitchens, so I took that out out of curiosity.
Dude, Christopher Hitchens is pretty based. I haven't read anything, but I know I have. There's a lot of interesting books I have in my little list that I plan to get eventually.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're gonna get flagged again.
Yeah, we're gonna get flagged for that little.
Well, we're getting flagged probably in this fucking video later on with the videos we have.
You wait, dear audience.
Yeah, we're gonna take a huge risk, and if you don't see it in the video, then there's a reason why you didn't see it.
Anyway,
so news stories.
All right, we got
funny.
3 decent ones that we could talk quite a bit about. So the first one is Rotten Tomatoes audience scores verified troll. No, I'm just reading the URL. Rotten Tomatoes changes audience scores so only ticket purchasers can give verified rating. What are your thoughts on this, Eggs? I know you probably have some opinions on.
I don't care, honestly. I'm just so out of the loop with this stupid shit. I'm desensitized to it at this point. Like, I don't understand. Do you have to have like Fandango, which I assume is the people who run Rotten Tomatoes? Are they gonna fucking check your tickets that you bought?
Yeah, I guess I would assume
that
you have to like submit a
movie?
picture of your tickets or something. I'm not sure if there's any identification on a ticket really that you could like punch in. So I assume you'd have to take a picture. This is clearly in response to people review bombing movies that like push agendas and whatnot, like Captain Marvel.
People who usually buy tickets to movies are probably gonna like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about like people who watch it pirated? Are they not allowed to review on Rotten Tomatoes?
I mean, they broke the law. They broke the law. So
yeah, I mean, they did break the law, but they still saw it, and their opinion still counts.
Or where do they lose their ticket and they're like, I fucking think this movie's a piece of shit. Oh my god, it's so bad. But it's like, oh, you lost your ticket. It's
clearly flawed. I don't think this is a right move. I mean, if you piss off people enough to get review bombed, you have to change something. I'm generally of the opinion that if the masses are against you, there is fundamentally something wrong with what you've done, even if they're incorrect in their conclusions. If the masses are against you, it's symptomatic of a deeper issue that is at hand.
Honestly, like at this point, every franchise has fucking gotten into shit.
Yeah, like even like I remember like a year ago or so, maybe even more. there was this huge thing with GTA 5 where they were clamping down on mods, like the modding community, because in case you haven't played GTA 5 online, at least on PC, I'm not sure how it is on console, it is a hacking nightmare. That's probably why they did it, and then people were pissed off, and like if you even play, like I think it was that if you play with mods, even in single player, you would get banned from GTA or something like that. So they got review bombed, and honestly, that's the kind of shit that happens where, I mean, you deserve it, you know?
Alright, I guess next topic, next story.
I haven't actually read this article, but I'm just going to use it as a platform to talk about the issue, which is, I'm probably going to repeat what it says, actually. It's the incoming issue with companies in general, not just gaming companies, but companies in general censoring themselves so they can get into the massive Chinese market. Because China, as it's become more developed, right, has been able to consume more media, and like especially international media, because the people can afford to spend their money on unnecessary things now. At least half of them, the other half live in like backwards farms, so we shan't get into that. Now that the market is growing exponentially, video games that want to go into China have to have these stringent, very, very strict censorship guidelines. Like, for example, even though PUBG PC wasn't affected by this, PUBG Mobile in China was renamed to like Peace something first off, and they changed all the blood to green, and now when people die, they actually don't die. They lay down their belongings and kneel on PUBG Mobile in China.
That's
because
so fucking gay.
Yeah, no, because you're not like, it's like the most puritanical, but also you're like in China, you're not allowed to show skeletons, for example, because that's like superstition, and that goes against the Great Leap Forward, or the Cultural Revolution. My bad, the Cultural Revolution, and basically like anything that resembles anything from mythology, Chinese, was particularly Chinese mythology, has to be scrubbed.
And also homosexuality is very, very much
homosexuality. Okay, technically there are laws against expressing homosexuality, but technically in China you're allowed to have gay sex. But it's kind of the same deal with rock.
No, but it's not allowed to be. I assume it's not allowed to be presented on fucking.
Oh yeah, no, it's not allowed.
That's the reason why none of these fucking Marvel movies will ever go. I mean, I think there was like a character in the recent Infinity Endgame movie that was like implied to be gay, but I probably
that's the name that this article actually talks about it. The new PUBG game at mobile is Game for Peace.
But I assume in that Endgame movie, the new Avengers movie, they just fucking probably dubbed it over to make it like sound like they're not gay.
Maybe, but there's also this also translates into social media in general. Now, this is a bit of a different topic because you can talk about the spread of information from one country to the next. Because China, as you probably know, dear audience, is behind the Great Firewall, in which they block basically every major Western website so that Western people can't interact with the Chinese and corrupt their values or whatever. So companies are actually bending over backwards for naught there in order to please the Chinese government to maybe get unblocked in China so they can make a shit ton of money.
This terrifies me, honestly. Like, this is way worse than well, people talked about it, compared it to Article 13. This is way worse than Article 13. It annoys me when foreign laws are applied to American companies. I think somebody was banned in India for like breaking India laws, was like banned from YouTube and Twitter.
PewDiePie's video was like called out for hate speech or whatever, or like the Congress of India called PewDiePie's like
I know that, but
bitch lasagna hate speech, and
but they were like banning. They were like banning people for like blasphemy laws in countries that they don't even belong in.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal with Facebook in Pakistan specifically.
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse here because like now that we have China, that these companies are trying to fucking suck up towards, like who knows what type of fucking egregious laws they'll inflict on social media. Like, let's say, you're not allowed to talk bad about Mao Zedong. We're not allowed to talk bad
for example, at least
thing.
I know the original Hearts of Iron game was actually blocked, but banned in China because it was depicting China as not unified, because during World War II, which is when Hearts of Iron takes place, China was not unified. It was in the middle of a civil war. It only had a ceasefire when World War II started. So the civil war that birthed the Communist Party of the People's Republic of China, I should say. So yeah, so Mao only owns one province, and I guess the Chinese Communist Party finds that offensive or something.
I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't mind it if China wasn't such an evil country. Because
yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, yeah, I want to be able to talk to Chinese people on social media. I want to be able to convey my opinions to them to see, like, and create a dialogue between our two vastly different cultures and whatnot. But at what cost does that come at?
Because, I mean, this is probably one step towards China finally making the big steps to becoming a
superpower.
Yeah,
cultural superpower, a hegemon. That's what they want to be.
Which is way worse than if America is. Sorry, Steve-O, dab. Socialism sucks.
Okay. China's scary, and moving on to the next one. This one actually came as a big surprise to me. Jessica Jones season 3 hits Netflix next month. Okay, so Jessica Jones is a Marvel Studios property, right? Like MCU.
Yeah.
And I thought that they were canceling all of their Netflix properties because, and they did this after Jessica Jones was canceled. I'm almost certain.
Yeah,
and they did it with Daredevil, The Punisher, Iron Fist, and which no one liked, and Luke Cage. And for some reason, they're producing a new season because everyone thought that they were trying to transition all their shit onto the Disney Plus, which would make sense. And I think they're under contract. Netflix is to keep the characters, so they would have to delay any further seasons by like 5 years or some shit. But now all of a sudden, Jessica Jones is getting a new season.
I think this might be the last show that they're going to produce.
No, but the most recent season of The Punisher was supposed to be that.
Well, I guess you were wrong.
Should have made a Punisher season 3 instead of Jessica Jones season 3.
Yeah, The Punisher is great.
Punisher's fucking cool.
I haven't watched the fucking Marvel Netflix shows since like Daredevil season 2, and then I just fell off.
Daredevil and Punisher are worth watching. I don't really care for the other.
I actually fell off all of them except Punisher. Because I'm a big Punisher fan, so I watch anything Punisher.
It's funny to me how Marvel Studios has pretty much gotten all their properties back, but now the properties that they were originally playing, like that was technically there. I mean, do they own those? That they still own those properties, right? And they still own like the rights to the shows.
The rights were on rent, I guess you could say, or on lease.
I mean,
Sony still technically owns the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, but generally speaking, Marvel pretty much has them.
These stories fucking suck.
How do these stories suck? These are actually pretty interesting.
Well, Steve-O doesn't like them personally, so it's driving him nuts because we talk about
Marvel. I have nothing to say.
And then China.
Well, I guess the China thing was interesting.
Marvel and talking bad about China.
All right, let's move on to the videos.
Okay, so this first one, since everyone was bringing out their old cringy YouTube videos from the past, Eggs has some in the queue. We watched a Lance video. We watched a couple of Steve-O's videos. And now it's time, I guess, to watch my videos and my Let's Plays that I made when I was 15.
Oh, boy.
Sword had to delete them because he got some...
No, because Clancy found them.
Yeah. What did Clancy do?
He just commented on them.
What did he say?
I forget.
Oh, damn, dude.
I think he was being sarcastic, like, great Let's Play or some shit.
And welcome to me playing...
I mean, fuck it, he's right. This is a great Let's Play. I fucking love TF2, man. I used to play that shit all the fucking time. Payload every fucking day.
Oh yeah, this is when I had 4 hours in the game.
Yeah, dude, you were a console peasant.
I was a Nintendo fag, specifically.
Yeah, it's alright, but Nintendo fags, that's pretty based.
I never owned an Xbox or PlayStation, actually.
Wii U.
The Wii U fucking sucked, but
it does.
In general, the fucking Nintendo is pretty good.
And maybe I'll try out other classes, but if
yeah, dude.
That's why.
Yeah, you do look like a fucking noob.
We're trading server info and stuff.
Have you ever
Oh
gotten?
yeah, I was on
Vac-banned?
Wi-Fi.
Have you ever gotten Vac-banned, Sword?
No, I have not.
I know Uzalu got Vac-banned.
I love how
Yeah,
you're.
that happened.
Well, he said it was cause he was like modding TF2 or something, or he did like he somehow fucking cheated, and then
You know you fucked up when you're a Let's Play.
30 seconds.
The audio is way louder than your actual.
Yep.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I was using Windows Movie Maker to put this together.
Windows Movie Maker, really?
Are
Oh
you fucking
man,
kidding me?
I was
That's
using
bad.
Fraps, Audacity, and Windows Movie Maker.
man, all my Let's Plays are recorded in Camtasia. I've been using Camtasia since like 2010.
No, they are.
Well, I used Fraps to actually record it.
Well, I fucking record. I do get the audio. I do everything on fucking.
Oh, your internet.
Oh, no, I'm rubber banding.
This is amazing. This is worse than when Weird Paul played Fortnite.
Didn't even. Okay, review game. Thank you, game. Thank you.
This
You got
was
the fuck- you
literally
just
like
got-
my
you
second
just-
PC game.
You
after
literally
Minecraft.
you just got the mercenary badge, Dan. This is like pure fucking like new fag shit.
Okay, where's the people I can torch?
Yeah, I was laughing at Rocky Ebola.
Dude, I fucking do you have the proof of purchase hacks? I know you can like get
I
that
do.
from the marketplace.
I bought the
Yeah, you can buy that shit
I
now.
bought the orange box.
Oh, you cheater! You fucking cheater!
Like 5 hours.
Orange box bad.
And, like,
All right, this is fucking. This is.
This is Shinji.
It's supposed to.
All right, like I'm gonna. All I have to say is I'm gonna just like hover over. Just look at that person in the chat. If not funny, nobody cares. That's all I have to say about this video. Anyways,
Oh yeah, at
we're-
some point in this, I'm like, by the way, guys, I'm recording this like halfway through the video.
Wait, you told your teammates you're doing that?
Yeah,
what did they have to say?
didn't respond.
Did they
Yeah,
call
I'm not
you a
surprised.
faggot?
If they did respond, then
I'm pretty sure they totally care about that.
Anyways, next
You're
video.
gonna be the next PewDiePie. Just you wait.
Yeah, it's riveting. The next video. This is Endgame is pretty much irrelevant at this point, but we're gonna watch this anyways.
Well, this is relevant to us for other reasons. Ah, wow.
Hey kids, put a Steve here.
Alright, this is pretty
I'm
loudy.
super excited because we've got the very first
Yeah, turn
toys
this
coming
down,
out from the new
but-
Avengers movie.
Yeah, this is
Yay, Avengers Endgame!
this is the Irate gamer. This is the Irate
Oh my
gamer,
gosh,
and
I'm
he's
Steve. What are you dressed as this time?
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
be
I mean,
zombie
he's
Captain America.
certainly a fucking hack.
Ooh.
He certainly is.
Oh man, zombies, Steve, you're
Like I don't
cool.
even know what to say. Like how the fuck
Alright,
can
so
anyone
last year,
defend this
I
guy
pause it,
anymore?
pause it.
reviewed all these
Like how can
super
anyone defend this piece of shit?
Like when you stoop so low as to you can't even make the content you wanted to make anymore, so you use a fucking Minecraft puppet to unbox children's toys. Like, what kind of person is the?
Well,
Is
Well,
are-
you said that make the content you want to make anymore. He never wanted to make those fucking those
Oh, that's
Irate
fair.
Gamer videos because he wanted to make them. No, he fucking made them because he's a sellout piece of fat shit, and that's the same reason he's making Puppet Steve videos because he's a fat sellout piece of shit. And he appears in this video, I'm pretty sure later with a Thanos mask on. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Still
first
better
guy-
than Mike Matei.
Nerf assembly
Oh, by the
gear,
way,
which
yeah.
is
He's using
Avengers
puppet,
Infinity
like
War
he's
movie.
using mittens to kind of like try and trick the
Nerf
audience.
guns.
into
Also,
thinking-
wait, did you just say Mike Matei is fucking far better than this shit?
And once you put all
Well, actually, no,
together,
that isn't true. Actually, they do have a toy
Avengers
channel.
gonna
Mike
kill
Matei does have a toy
Thanos.
channel with
Ah,
Ryan. So, I mean,
yes. Ah,
Look,
that's
he's
what
wearing
I'm
like
talking
gloves
about.
to look
Yeah.
like a puppet. Oh my
Fuck
god.
is that?
look, here it is. Look, it's Irate Gamer.
Trying to destroy me.
Dude,
Dude, this is the fucking
Thanos, bring back
Oh
the-
man, that means
The
we
video
can
game
use video
characters.
guns now.
yeah, dude. This is the fucking epic conclusion.
There isn't one Nerf gun that's a
Oh
match
my
for
God.
me and my
Like he's
Infinity
still
Gauntlet.
as cringy as he's
Well,
ever
we'll see
been.
about
It's been
that.
10 years and he
Surprise,
still just
surprise.
fucking oozes
Nerf just
cringe.
came out some
Dude.
brand new assembler
I think I
gear.
made a joke
And not only do we get
back
one new
in
set, but
when
we
we
get
watched
four.
the
Oh,
Thanos
yeah. And this
zaps
one's
away
based
all the
off
video
Iron
game
Man.
characters video.
Get one based
But
off
like,
Captain
I'm pretty
America.
sure this
We get
guy
one
does
based off the
Adderall.
Hulk.
The snort.
And even though we've gotten guns based off
maybe,
of
I would be
superheroes
surprised.
last time,
Well, no, he's like a
brand new
Christian.
one
He has like
based
a
off
family. I don't know.
One of
Black
that-
Panther.
one of that,
Well,
stop
that's
a
new
priest.
one. And altogether, we
Oh,
get 4
cool.
guns
Oh,
to
man.
come. And the first one we're gonna open here is good old Iron Man's
Whoa.
assembler gear.
Oh, cool.
Do you think he
How does
blesses?
this
Do you think
even,
he?
like,
See that? There are
resemble
4
what the
different parts
people in
make
the
up this assembler gun.
the
that
fucking
belongs to
movie
Iron
have?
Man.
This is just literally just their
The first
logo
part
on
out
random bull.
Well, I mean, it's cheap toys, but I was gonna say, do you think that
Oh, man,
do you
there's
think
the first
Irate
part of the
Gamer
gun,
molests
which
his
is,
kids while he wears
like
those
a
gloves?
shield.
Whoa!
Puppet Steve just wants to play.
Yeah, Puppet Steve just wants to play. Come here, little fucking
It'll
Chris.
be our
Boards.
secret.
Come here, Chris Boards Jr. I won't hurt you.
Yeah, it'll be our little secret.
It's kind of cool.
Ah, cool.
Oh, cool! Look what came out.
Alright, that's gonna never. That's dude. It's bad. It's bad.
And of course, we can't forget the bullets, which I think these were designed specially for this package here.
No,
'Cause these
God,
are
fuck off,
half
Chris
red,
Boards.
half
These
yellow,
are literally
like
just
Iron
generic
Man.
Nerf
I
bullets. The ones
Oh,
with
I love
helicopters are better. Just throw
I
it
love
out
how
there.
Irate
Iron
Gamer
Man
has to
in the
pretend to
second
be
movie is
this
gonna be dressed
amused
up in
over
this,
the most
space
minor
suit.
of things.
Dude, I don't think he actually cares about toys.
Well, no, he doesn't.
Obviously not. He's making a quick buck.
You'd have to be as stupid as Chris Boars to think that he
At
actually
least
cares.
he's not making those like fucking Easter egg unboxing videos out.
I
Might
think
as
that
well.
he has
Might as
done
well.
I think he has done them, honestly.
Like Chris, he might as well.
Little figurines and a chocolate egg.
Which looks weird.
Like Chris, you might as well just go back to doing the fucking Ghostbusters thing. Like at least you were doing something somewhat original
Using
there.
cartoon sound effects. Oh
Yeah, I mean fuck this. I mean he did that the Irate Gamer.
I mean,
Anyways.
this is clearly marketed towards children. It's not. It's like this is like lower than making like Nintendo Let's Plays.
Yeah, this is worse than fucking. This is worse than the Irate Gamer. Like Irate Gamer's like funny. Irate Gamer fucking makes me laugh my ass off. Like I think Irate Gamer's more entertaining than James's content. Like right now, just because of how bad it is. This is just fucking. This is just headache inducing.
That's probably why it didn't work that
Oh man! Oh cool! Alright, fuck this guy. Shove it up your ass, Chris. Fuck this.
This is the worst
Now-
thing I've seen, and I've seen in the fucking Andy Warhol movie.
Yeah, like fuck Chris Boars.
man.
We watched Elmo's we watched the Elmo Mike Matei Grouchland review a while ago. I forgot there's another review where Mike is in the video doing the fucking voice. And I guess we can compare. What's worse? Fucking Irate Gamer reviewing toys or this fucking horrible AVGN bonus episode that was like you'd get if you were if you donated to the movie the back in like
so wait,
2012.
Yeah, so this was released when the movie was released.
Well, no, this was like if you donated to the movie, he would like on like Indiegogo or whatever, like you would get this
thank
shit.
you very
I'm
much for
surprised-
donating to
I'm surprised
Video
the
Game
nerd
Nerd
uploaded
movie.
all this awful
There's a lot
fucking
of people
content,
behind the
and it just
scenes
went over
working
my
right
head.
now.
Well,
to
this
make
was like
whole
you could only get
fundraiser
this if you
possible,
fucking donated
so
to
we
Indiegogo.
really
Like this
appreciate
was really obscure.
Everybody's got expenses, so it's really
Also, like
nice
he's
to know
not
that you
even
were
in the
able to,
nerd
you know,
outfit while he does this
give
episode.
some
Also,
to
here,
make,
let's skip this.
episode
I'm gonna skip this until we get to the
4.
fucking
So I'm gonna
review.
go over there.
There we go. Here we go.
It says ass see it.
Blink is
Yeah, there's an O, but it
rag.
looks like a little eyeball
Yeah.
or something.
Dude, well, it's just it's a bad nerd review in general. But then like
Easy,
you get
medium, or
Mike.
hard?
Mike starts fucking like listen. He's gonna start fucking talking
Might be
any
a hard
second
game,
now.
Who knows?
He's gonna start fucking gargling and going any second. Yeah, here we go.
Obviously,
It
you're
sounds. Oh my! It literally sounded like Mike was fucking gargling cum. Listen to that shit. Listen to that again. Listen how disgusting and how throaty that sounds. Listen. Shut up. Listen.
Look for some numbers.
Ah, Mike, you
So
fucking
obviously
piece
you're
of shit.
Elmo walking around, and there's
Like how did like
count,
Mike think that
and
was
he's
funny that he
saying
does
go
it
to his
twice?
castle.
Like did the fucking was the horrible negative reaction to his review bad enough that he thought it would be good enough, like a good idea to put him in this shit? Like did James
doesn't
find
look
it
like a
funny?
castle,
This is
does
fucking
it?
awful.
I thought we were going to a castle. Come on. So it's a garden maze? Wouldn't this have been cool if this was like a horror stage with skeletons and shit?
Yeah, boo haunted
No,
house.
Instead, just dolphins and fountains and.
Because
all
I don't
this
even know if this
bull
review is
crap.
scripted. It doesn't even sound
So we just
scripted.
collect
It's
the
just like
numbers? Is
it's
that
just
it?
James fucking like going like, well, like
Feels like a
what's-
James
what's-
and Mike Mondays.
horse's
honestly.
dick.
Yeah, except Mike. Yeah, except you get this.
And this is for people who fund.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to this shit.
Touch the horse's dick.
Elmo touched the horse's cock.
Is that Mike?
Yeah, it's Mike.
Horse's pee-pee.
He's so fucking immature.
Oh god.
Like it's not even scripted. Like James is
Oh, man.
cackling in the fucking background
This feels like
at
I'm
Mike's
going
potty
into a
humor.
trance. You just walk and
Elmo
walk.
don't
Dude,
pee-pee
our
and
content is
poo-poo.
better.
I like to suck
There's something
horse
weird
cock.
about the way Elmo
Wah!
walks. I don't know what it is. It's sort of like he's being.
Someone's
pulled
gonna take
along
that
by
audio
some
clip
kind
out of context and just have me
gravitational
saying,
force.
"I like to suck
Sort of
horse
like a
cock."
forward
You know,
movement.
nobody's
we're
gonna
gonna take
watch
that.
this shit.
Oh yeah, that
We're
was
not gonna fucking take the time to
Schmuck
check it
will
out.
watch
Get
it.
outta
Schmuck
here.
will watch it.
All right, let's
I don't
talk
think-
the Cookie Monster.
Well, now you inspired him to do it.
Yeah, do it, Schmuck. Come on, fuck it.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like fun.
Cookie World?
Cookie World.
So maybe Cookie Monster is like an alien from the planet of cookies.
Oh, no. I mean, this is despite how like this is unscripted and all, but like it's still better than fucking James's content now. Honestly, like I think this is more entertaining of a review than fucking Pepsi Man or fucking Aladdin.
Butch Hartman flying.
It's his great grandfather.
Look at all
Alright,
this.
fuck
How
this.
could you not tell a rock from a cookie with these great textures?
I mean, you guys really want to watch more of
Now
James's
we're
shitty
No,
review?
I want to
So
see
that's
Mike
a
Matei's
snowman?
hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason to
Sugar Man,
go just trudge on
Maybe
through
it's a
it to hear
cocaine
Mike.
man.
Like a cocaine
Cracky
man,
the
wasn't that
fucking
hilarious?
snowman.
Wasn't that hilarious, James?
The snow looks like cocaine.
Sounds like Hitler saying
Yeah.
no. Alright, let's see what else there
Oh
is.
my god! Did you just fucking hear that joke?
I think I heard it.
Cocaine man.
Listen to that. Listen to
Cracky the fucking snowman.
Cracky the Snowman.
Got it right.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like Hitler saying no.
Ah!
Alright,
I
let's see
didn't.
what else
Didn't he
there
do like a
is.
top 10 on that?
That's another hilarious Elmo impression.
Elmo touched the fire hydrant.
I gotta admit, this
That
game's
was
not
it.
too
He was just
exciting.
saying, "Let me."
So,
Elmo
we
touched
just
the
gotta
fire
have fun.
hydrant.
Elmo hit the balloon.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Can't get the balloon.
Wow, Mike, you're not even
You
coming
can't
up with
make
anything
water come out of
raunchy. You're just
fire
lazy
hydrant.
this
You
time.
can't do anything in this
Just
game.
describing
Just walk
what's
around.
happening.
Yeah, the silly voice.
Say, have you been to the Carnival of Numbers?
Elmo loves carnivals.
You do?
Alright, so we're going to a carnival, huh? Wait a minute. This is the same stage the Count took
Alright,
me
yeah,
to.
alright. Mike's impression is real. You failed us, Mike. Like you're supposed to say some really raunchy shit, and all you did was. He said that, but then he just started going like elbow, fire hydrant, elbow, balloon. So fuck you, Mike. You're a piece of shit again.
And
You
also,
failed
get a
us.
better sense of humor, you stupid skull.
Yeah, fuck Mike Matei.
At least
Anyways,
it's better
I
than
mean,
that
our sense
Puppet
of
Steve
humor is
video.
just edgy.
yeah, it's definitely better than Puppet Steve.
Oh, so we have decided that this video is better than Puppet Steve. Cause
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we have a
The fucking shill our socials at the beginning.
well, we have
Anyway,
Are we
What?
finally going to be talking about Mr. Enter?
yeah, we're finally gonna talk about him. We have 3 videos relating to Mr. Enter. Well, here we'll let it
We're only
let it
gonna
play.
watch 2.
Well, it's the Teen Titans season 6, the thrilling conclusion. The last episode will be fucking.
Yeah.
no, we watched
no.
Mr. Hunter last episode. That's
Yeah,
all.
but like we watched the Teen Titans season 6, and we watched episode 1, and now the conclusion of that episode. We're gonna find out what
next we're
happens
watching
in episode
Rolling
2.
Around Indie.
Well, yeah, that
Go-Go
first. That first. Let's get
I'll
to
have to
this.
fucking mute
What
the
is
video.
this?
Remember what
Is
it was
this
like
like-
being a
Pause it,
kid?
pause it.
Do you remember how you had to wake
Well,
up?
give me a backstory on this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sort of.
So Mr. Okay, shut up, Steve-O.
fuck
Mr.
you.
Enter. Mr. Enter has this huge passion project of a cartoon called Growing Around, and he's gonna pitch it to you. This was this fucking Indiegogo trailer, and he wanted like 400, like hundreds of thousands of dollars just to produce this one episode, and it only like I think he
got
only
like
grossed like,
$3,000.
he only grossed I think he grossed only like $10,000. It was like 1/10 of less than 1/10 of his goal, like 1/40th of his goal. but he
Get
still wants to
wrecked.
make it apparently, and he released an intro that we'll play later. But let's just fucking play this.
Yeah, let's
train wreck.
So we'll see. This is gonna get you. You're gonna love to watch this show.
Yeah, I know.
Totally
Sometimes even before the
is
sun
not
had come
filled
up
with
to get ready to go to
holes.
school. A
His
place that
live
you'd come to
chat the other-
dislike as the years had rolled on.
Oh yeah,
A place
we
where
were
they put
fucking with him in his
information
live
in your
chat. He
head that you
banned me.
couldn't
This
care less
motherfucker
about.
banned me
Your only
because I was
reprieve
fucking
during
like
the day
trying to
was a
get him
brief
to
bit
like
of recess,
shout out our
which was a
fucking
luxury that
podcast.
is ripped away
Fuck
little
this
by
guy.
little, as they wanted to
What, Mr.
prepare you
Enter
for
banned?
more
No,
life
Yeah, he
lessons.
fucking
In
blocked
these
me from
times,
his
the thought of
his live
imagination
chat.
was
So I
all
was
that you
shouting
had
out
to
Listen,
carry
Subnami.
forward to the next day. You were able to make the world so much more exciting in your head. You'd be thinking of schools for
Oh
learning
yeah, I forgot
magic,
that Mr. Enter
math.
like
Those
refuses to
dishes that
grow
you
up.
hated cleaning, they'd become the centerpiece of a game of baseball.
This is
And
totally
that
not
bedtime
him
that your parents saddled
projecting
you with? What if
his
that
fail-
was their
failure as a
bedtime?
childhood.
Then maybe you think, what if you were the one in charge?
No, you're bullying
I
him.
want to
You're
bring that
bullying
thought to
him. You're
life
just
with a show that I call
obsessed with him, and you're
Growing Around.
bullying him,
It's
Eggs.
planned to be a cartoon about an energetic and wildly
Oh,
imaginative
really?
little
Pause
girl
it.
named Sally Dunn.
All right.
An
Okay.
energetic and wildly imaginative girl.
How original? What's
Wow.
that? Is that
And
Squidward
this kinda-
suicide?
Dude, it literally, it's. I think Fancy pointed this out a couple months ago when we watched this originally. It's basically Mabel from Gravity Falls.
It is, yeah. It just is. Also, the fucking another character looks literally. It just looks strikingly like Mr.
Also,
Enter. You'll see that in a little
Kyle.
bit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, not really. It's not really that much of the Cal art style.
It's
Otherwise,
a rounded cheek.
well, yeah, that kind of, but at least she doesn't have like the silkworm mouth.
Yeah.
Alright.
As she
Yeah.
navigates issues of family, friends, and her typical daily life in a world where kids make
This is
all
where the
rules.
whole. This is
They
where
run
the plot
schools,
just begins
the
to fall
homes,
apart.
The towns, and
Just
the
unravels.
countries. It sounds like it would be a world of fun and games, and some days it is. As
Oh,
Alex
pause
said-
it, pause it.
It's Mr. Edger. It's
Dude,
literally-
okay, so this character that he wrote, I think it's like the father of the main character, looks exactly like fucking Mr. Renner.
Oh my god,
he
it
draws himself too.
There's another image of him too that looks a lot striking, like more striking.
For
too.
parents with their homework,
Like,
like
yeah.
getting the highest score in the latest video game, or creating the absolute best
Hashtags,
superhero
dude.
identity. But even a world of fun
Like, look,
and games
it has the
isn't
same
always
beard
fun
and hair.
games.
Oh, yeah, here we
Childhood
go,
is a
here we
time of
go.
extremes, and growing around takes his fantasies and removes
Whoa.
the safety brakes. A simple game of
The
tag
music
could drive an
shifts.
entire city into the apocalypse. After all, if you want the game to end, you're probably just the person who's it, and is tricking them into being tagged. Growing around
That's an old
builds the
fucking
world that
dated
kids would
meme,
create
really,
if
Mr.
they did
Enter.
have the power and
Profit,
just
really.
runs with it. In this world, if you want that new top-of-the-line toy that's being glassed out on all of the commercials, you can buy it. In fact, you've gotta buy it. After all, your boss only wants to promote the coolest kid in the building. And let's just say that he's been having a few tantrums about it as of late. A brother and sister start fighting over a cereal box toy, with no parents to
Wow,
break it
I'm
up.
like,
They do the
I'm
only
so
logical thing they
entertained
can
that I
think
have
of.
nothing
Go
to
court.
say. You know,
At
I'm
its
not
core,
bored.
growing
I'm
around
just
is a
fucking,
show
I'm just
about
so
growing up. And
immersed
growing
in your
up is difficult. We
the
all
pitch
know
you're
that.
trying to
You
throw at
learn
me.
that even your best friends sometimes move on
Oh,
and
wow,
move away.
how
That
sentimental.
the people in charge
Yeah, the
don't
music
always have your
shifted
best
again.
interests in mind. It's a time of
Oh, yeah, listen to
self-discovery
this
as you come
shit.
to terms with your direction in life, your
Your
identity,
identity and your place in the world.
Growing
Listen to this
Around
shit.
is a show that tackles his issues without sugarcoating
No,
or kid gloves,
no,
but it needs
shut
your
up.
help to come into existence. This
Look,
show
you're
is
sugarcoating
listen,
childhood, my
listen,
dude.
I've been at it
Listen,
writing
listen,
dozens
listen.
of scripts and
Listen
fine-tuning
to
the
this
world
shit.
and the characters.
It's so
to
fucking
perfection.
stupid.
However, there
is
is
so
one
fucking
hurdle
stupid.
that is
Just
yet
listen
to
to
be
this.
crossed, and that's the
Oh, well, the
financial
fight.
one.
I don't know if he talks about it in this video. But like, he's going to put like he's going to.
No. He's going to talk about it later.
All right, he'll talk about it later. All right.
No. Let's explain why this plot doesn't work.
Yeah.
If there's a society where the kids run the society, what's stopping one free-thinking adult to start a revolution and then immediately fucking like shit roll these?
Yeah, I mean,
rats.
they don't
Yeah,
have
they're way
physical training.
stronger. Yeah, and they're
They're way
smart.
That's the
stronger,
reason
they're
why
smarter.
way stronger and smarter. That's why children are never in power anywhere unless it's a hereditary monarchy. Even then, they have advisors and regents.
Yeah, and like
If kids could rule the world.
I
Like it's
think
literally that South Park episode where the kids fucking take
Wasn't there a
That's literally
Fairly
what would
Odd
happen.
Parents episode,
It happened
like,
to Fairly
movie
Odd
like that?
Parents too.
Yeah, there's like how many fucking shows where like they do episodes like this, and it's a fucking disaster because that's what would happen. It wouldn't just be fucking. It just
what
wouldn't
about
be
Jimmy
utopia.
Neutron? The Jimmy Neutron movie had that plot
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like it would just be some utopia where fucking like everyone's living in harmony and like
chaos.
no. Fucking kids running the. Are you fucking kidding me, Mr. Ender? Like, is this like your little power fantasy as a kid? Like, I want to be a
Like,
grown up.
I get that we're supposed to, suspend our disbelief or whatever, but I mean,
It's pretty clear that this entire project is just Mr. Ender projecting the fact that he had a bad childhood and wishes that, his childhood could be better. So he uses this project called Growing Around to, escape into his fantasies, escaping his responsibilities of, growing the fuck up. Apparently, I remember I watched a Q&A just because I'm curious of how much of a train wreck this fucking shit is. Where he said that he'll give an explanation for why this society exists, but he won't give us it until the show's like complete. Like it'll be explained in like an episode of the show.
So he's gonna make up the rules as he goes along, pretty much.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Fuck this pussy. Fuck this fucking
yeah, but it gets
retard.
even worse. You can
Yeah, let's keep playing
series
this.
that isn't going to be afraid of
Like we just scratched the surface.
hold on.
I just want to say something. I did want to say something. Like we just scratched the fucking surface on all the holes. Like Eggs and I theorized for like hours, like all the fucking ways that this society would crumble. Like it is so fucking like poorly written. It really is. Like we just scratched.
Okay, go back so you could hear what he just said.
All right. Fuck this guy.
There's one hurdle that is yet to be crossed, and that's the financial one. Growing Around is a series that isn't going to be afraid of touching any issue. Topics of sexuality, gender, existential crisis,
Sexuality,
cultural identity,
gender,
death, regrets,
existential
they will all be
crisis.
I mean, I guess that I actually knew a kid in like second grade who claimed it was a female who claimed to be I'm a boy in second grade. I told my parents, and they wrote her off as a tomboy, and now is a trans man. So, I mean, yeah, kids can have symptoms of gender dysphoria, but sexuality? No, that doesn't appear.
Also, existential crisis. What fucking kid have you ever met who's having a fucking existential crisis? Was Kierkegaard? Was he a fucking? Was
Wait,
he?
so what I don't get about this?
Are you fucking kidding me, Mr. Etcher? You fucking moron! God, I can't stand
think
this
about
guy.
their existence.
Fuck this guy.
And also kids. Apparently, they have like Vietnam flashbacks. Like they're all signed up for the Great Child Tag of 1976, and well, they'll eventually grow up and be kids. So apparently, in this world, the key to maturing is to submit yourself unto obnoxious brats. Was nobody, and I mean nobody in this fucking universe ever like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you kids if you ever want to fucking enforce this stupid law that I have to serve.
Like, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about, how it just falls apart when you think about it for more than 5 minutes.
Intellectually inferior, physically inferior people.
Like, this world would not happen. Like, if you just think about it for 5 minutes, it just fucking crumbles apart. It crumbles into fucking dust. That is your fucking show, Mr.
And I wouldn't be that bitchy.
Fuck.
I wouldn't be that bitchy if it was just a stupid kids cartoon. You know, like, yeah, sure, it's awful. But this is the man who would fucking constantly nitpick every single show he ever reviewed. Like, this show doesn't have a moral. This should make any logical sense.
Peter Griffin just farted. This episode's awful. Fuck this show.
It's unlikable. It's the character doesn't have a moral. Fuck everything. I know that everything that Mr. Enter complains about is going to be in this show. Everything that he
fucking
bitches
you
about,
know it. You
all
fucking
of
know
his
it.
animated atrocities reviews.
Animated atrocities.
Dude, whenever growing around comes out, I'm making a fucking animated atrocity on it. You fucking faggot.
If it ever comes
you
out,
fucking
it's not gonna
faggot.
come out.
Oh yeah, well it's not coming out. But fuck you
by the way,
anyways, Mr. Etcher.
there was a video that took Mr. Enter clips of him bitching about like, and it took it and it pasted it over like growing around scripts.
Oh, I think that was from Clay Claymore. He fucking that's awesome.
I actually had an existential crisis as a kid.
Growing Around theme song. Let's listen.
No. That's act 2. We're fucking resuming.
Subjects of episodes. The freedom from executive control is paramount to making the show work the way that it was intended to
Yeah, I'm
be.
not going to do
This
those
is why
network
I am planning
demands.
on using Indiegogo. This particular crowdfunding campaign will be
I
for
don't
the
take
pilot
shit from
episode
networks.
entitled
Yeah, maybe
Max's
if I
Many
donate to
Birthdays.
him, I'll get a
After it's
maybe if I
produced,
donate
I'm
to
going
him,
to
I'll
get
get
the
an
series
Elmo
going
review,
around
a
its own
complimentary
Patreon to
Elmo
keep it
review.
going. The money that's being raised is going to go entirely into the show, mainly the
Yeah,
animation
the
budget.
5,000
In return for
bucks
your
you got.
donation, we have many great rewards available.
Yeah, I guess.
We
I mean,
have
he can make it. He can make it in
t-shirts,
fucking.
show
They can make it in
actors,
Flash.
posters
Make
that
it
I
in
will
Flash,
personally
or make it in
sign,
MS
art of
Paint.
you and your characters in the style of the show, and many.
Wow,
many more
such a
perks
unique
that you can check out
style,
on
by
the
the
Yeah,
way.
Cal
page.
Arts.
To clear up any confusion, if this pilot does get funded, I am not going to be putting it behind a paywall or anything. The pilot will go up right here on my YouTube page and on my website. My dream.
He has a website? Oh god, what's on MrEnter.com?
My dream is in your hands.
Yeah, and everyone's hands decided to just crush your dream into bits. They just squeezed it into a bloody pulp. That's what happened, Mr.
I
Enter.
need to actually look up the growing around Indiegogo. All right, it reached 3% of its goal. Mr. Enter raised $10,000. He wanted to have $350,000.
Yeah. Well,
like all these
Mr.
autistic
Enter-
children have enough money to fund his $350,000. Like, okay, sure, Mr. Enter. I know you're not talented at anything except for bitching about
he's not even talented at that.
So well, yeah, but so you have to hire other people to do your shit for you. But I mean, the show doesn't have to be $350,000. You could just make
for one episode.
Yeah, for one episode, you could just fucking make a cartoon show with $0. I mean, people fucking there's people who do Newgrounds animation and fucking stupid JonTron Epic XD animated videos.
Yeah, Game Grumps animated.
Like, you could make a show that has
the thing is, Mr. Enter just isn't talented. He doesn't know how to fucking draw. I mean, he doesn't.
So become talented, Mr. Enter. I mean, you're autistic. You can shape your mind into being interested in that type of shit.
He clearly already is interested in it.
Yeah, but he's not
a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot, and this is what happened. Like, he's interested in it, but
No. He's not interested in actually drawing or anything.
Yeah,
he's interested in writing his stupid script.
Yeah, he's interested in raising money and have people do it for him. Well, you know what, Mr. Enter, I'm afraid, my man, that your dream is over. Drop.
No,
Alright,
no,
Now,
I-
let's listen
no,
to
no.
the fucking.
Wait a minute, it's not over because
has four-
Mr. Enter uploaded an intro
yeah.
to his theme song.
Hell yeah!
Just listen to this.
Is the theme
Oh, so
song.
it sounds like Mr. Cover. Mr. Enter and Mr. Cover. Mr. Enter that pussy.
Listen to the
Mr. Cover
singing.
that
It's
pussy.
so amazing.
I mean,
Who the
it's supposed
fuck
to be a
did
child.
this?
It's Mr. Enter did this.
No, I mean who's singing this?
I guess we'll see in the credits.
Fucking
Yeah, it's Mr. Enter singing. Yeah.
I gave money to Butch Hartman, but I wouldn't give a single penny to Mr. Enter.
Fuck this guy. I wouldn't fucking help this guy if he was starving out on the fucking street.
If he was on the streets, I'd probably give him a few pennies.
Just give him a penny. Just go buy some crack, Mr. Enter. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen to this fucking singing. I can't hear a single word.
Go get your dirty faggot hands off me. You're probably just sucking.
I can't
dick.
hear a single word that this woman is singing.
Mr. Enter is sucking. Mr.
Her
Enter's
fucking tone of voice is so high pitched.
Mr. Enter is. You think Mr. Enter is gonna start sucking dick to fucking fun going around?
We'll do it.
There's a man wearing a dress.
I mean,
What's
he's
going on?
he is asexual, so I mean, it'll make.
And then he get there, yeah. So he can just fucking bite down hard. And
Sex
fucking-
genuinely makes him feel uncomfortable, though.
Well, I mean, Mr. Enter, you gotta do something. to get
You
this
gotta
drink
do
started.
anything to
Gotta do
accomplish.
something. I'm sorry, my man. I really am, but it's hard times. Hard times. Anyways, yeah, your show sucks. Your show fucking sucks, Mr. Enter. You can fuck yourself. But I know it's gonna make you happy. We shit on you, but we're gonna make you happy again because Teen Titans
Teen
is fucking
Titans
back.
is getting
It's fucking
fixed.
back again. Yeah, fucking episode 2. Also, we gotta mute this because the fucking cop Taylor
I muted
Taylor
it.
Swift uses it again.
Yeah. Fucking Taylor.
Oh
Swift.
hell yeah, dude! I can't wait.
Is it muted?
Yes, it's muted.
Oh, dude, this is so fucking touching. It's literally the same fucking like way the other episode began, where he's like, "No, don't put fucking meat in my food, Cyborg." Like, it's literally what happened last time.
Wait a minute. For a second there, I thought we were just watching that video from last week.
No, this is episode 2. This is episode 2.
I don't eat meat.
They just fucking use the same joke. Friends, please just
Where's
do the
Tara?
joke.
Where's Tara at?
Well, maybe we'll see her in the next shot.
Go.net.
No, it's just I fucking brought up TitansGo.net.
Smiles.
I used to love that site back in the day.
Raven.
Man, Smiles is the.
Where
Is
the
it
fuck
really
is
that-
Tara? Where the fuck is she?
Yeah,
Like,
she's
literally,
fucking
I
here.
got all pumped up. Oh, there she
There
is.
she is.
Oh, there she is.
In peace. Wow. Wow, the music just shifted. I know you can't hear that because it's muted, but just changed to like some fucking like My
My
Bloody
Chemical
Valentine
Romance or
type
some
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
I like My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine's pretty good. This is like fucking Evanescence. Red X. Oh no. See, dude, we're gonna find out we don't find out what happens to him later on too. So we get another fucking conclusion. Also, this
Wake
literally
me
is
up.
Evanescence. This is literally
Wake me
Evanescence
up
music.
inside.
What the fuck is happening? Like, at least the other one like set up all the settings. Like, is Red X in the tower? Is he like? Are they outside? Like, where are they talking to Red X?
I like how the main antagonist is staring there, and Raven is just sitting there reading her books. Oh no! Oh, it's conflict.
My star. What the fuck? This is awful. I'm actually.
Don't call her Star.
Don't
Don't
call me
babe.
doll.
Yeah.
Is that actually like a thing on the show where they get offended if you call her Star?
No, that's just this fucking fangirl.
Didn't
I guess.
Robin refer to fucking Star?
Yeah, I called her Star all the time.
Is it sort of like
No, it's a pet name, Robin.
No, even everyone called her Star. Beast Boy called her Star. Cyborg called her Star. They all, like, Raven's the only one who didn't. Tara, I'm pretty sure, called her Star. We fight! Oh hell yeah! But how?
Robin.
You fought him before. What do you mean? How?
Wake me up. Wake me up inside.
Same people, I think.
Damn, dude. Yeah, this is Evanescence. This is the same singer.
Dude,
And
I'm
Raven's
surprised
just
I
sitting
didn't
there reading
use Wake
still.
Me Up, not gonna lie.
That would have been fucking. That would have been. Oh, it would have made this video a lot worse, honestly. Like, these fucking screenshots do not make sense. Like, it keeps switching from outside into the city to back to Titan's Tower.
back to Raven looking at
Yeah.
a book?
Yeah.
I
What?
really like this Beast Boy, like
What?
this simple like chibi Beast
Chibi,
Boy.
yeah. Yeah. 5
5
minutes.
This shit's so fucking retarded.
This sounds weird. This is
We
so.
found an
This one's-
exit
this
through
is a
Star's
masterpiece,
bedroom.
Lance.
What?
This
Shut
is
your
way more
mouth.
incoherent. This is far more incoherent
What's
than the
going on?
last
Are
episode.
they stuck in the
I don't know. This like at least the other one, like you could follow it linearly. Like this is so incoherent.
Now they're outside, now they're in the tower, now Raven's reading her fucking book.
go to Star's
Probably reading a fucking God Delusion by Richard
Oh,
Dawkins.
don't call her Star. Don't call her.
Yeah, he
Why
just called her
call
Star.
Star. Robin, why would you offend her like that? How could you say something like that? You
Hera
fucking
threw
monster.
rocks. Raven tried to grab a cinder block. What?
Wait,
Failed.
Wait! Did I just fucking? Where the hell did Cinderblock come from? Did I
Is
just
this
fucking,
turning into an RPG?
What the
like,
fuck just happened?
Yeah, is this Dungeons and Dragons?
yeah.
I must have like fucking blanked out or something. Where the hell did Cinderblock come from?
Is there a cinder block nearby?
Where the fuck? What? Fuck this.
Man, this is a really
Shit's-
bad dungeon master.
Yeah, there's a cinder block.
Raven tries to throw a cinder block and fails.
Where's Red X with a dash for whatever reason?
Where's Red X? Now
feminism?
we're inside again.
Oh yeah, now we're back in Titan's Tower. Oh my
Now
god.
we're on the roof.
She flew inside
That was the anime lines.
battle him. She finally caught up to him. Wow, we really needed that.
Cutie.
There's evil on the
Don't
attack.
call me doll.
Oh my
That's
god.
bad.
They
He's got an
spelled they spelled village wrong. It said they fucking spelled it as Vill
They
and
spelled, they spelled feisty wrong too, I think. It's EI.
probably. I mean, this is probably a fucking like 10-year-old girl making this. So
No, I'm gonna
We
take
don't
I'm
have to
gonna
battle.
go on a limb and say I love
this is fucking horrific.
you
Worst shit
are
I've seen in my
planned.
life. How many more of these fucking episodes are there?
Well, this one's almost over. Yeah, you can see it's over. Mr. Enter, I have some really bad news for you, man. There's no other episodes after this. It's another
This is
cliffhanger.
superior.
It's another cliffhanger.
This is
Mr.
a stupid
No.
ploy. It never solves the Red X plot line. How
I'm-
are we supposed to
I'm-
know what happens?
I'm-
Where did Red X come from? How did?
Like I'm just as disappointed as you, Mr. Enter. I really was
Yeah.
like really attached to this. I was really
This
fucking
is
like
some marketing ploy to get an episode 3 made.
yeah. It's just a marketing way to get
And man, did it backfire! Man, did it backfire!
Oh god.
Stay tuned for
Animated
episode
Atrocities,
3.
Teen Titans episode 2, season 6, episode 2.
Continuation.
It doesn't have a title to it. It's
It's
just
just episode. It's episode 2. Don't question it. Hey, do you want to preface the fucking the next video? Though you know what it is.
oh, okay. So me and Steve are fans of a musician named Frank Zappa.
Yeah, he's Frank Zappa-esque.
Yeah, so a lot of normies don't know, like Sword and Lance don't know who he is. Let's just say, in the 1980s, his career hit a new low, mainly because he.
we were talking with Salt Cubes earlier, and he said that like really, like Frank Zappa just stopped giving a shit. Like at this point, like we were talking about this with Salt Cubes, and really, like if you do look at his discography, like it's pretty obvious that he would like just like come out with really shitty albums. So he would get the money to be able to afford to do an album that he actually wanted to make. Like he would do like classical music albums. And so in the 80s, it's just pretty much all that. And like this album,
it's all like Joe's Garage, like poor man's Joe's Garage. That's pretty much every.
yeah,
single
it's pretty much a rock. And Joe's Garage is like a rock opera album.
And
Now
we're
this
going out on a
Man's
limb and
Nigel
hoping this
Farage.
video won't get taken down because of.
Oh yeah.
We're
who
gonna
knows
be
if this is
playing music, which is very, very fucking dangerous. It's not really music because it's mostly just fucking people talking. But
But it's copyright.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
demonetized.
Well, we're gonna have to fucking talk over it the entire time and then like pause every 30 seconds so that it doesn't get caught up. And if it
Yeah.
does, then this will be cut out.
15
So
Yeah, but-
seconds. Try to do it even more frequent than that.
yeah. So yeah. It this specific album, Thing Fish, is literally just him taking clips. Well, for the most part, this is an originally recorded song, but it's him taking the original backing tracks to old songs that he did. Except he has like some stereotypical black guy like singing over it instead. It's just like, hey, you do a better Thing Fish impression than I do. You want to?
okay, so he's trying to do some like
Stereotypical like
Well,
minstrel show black guy.
Well, yeah, Zappa believed that like AIDS was a government like operation of like chemical warfare.
He said it was cooked up somewhere
I don't know.
in a laboratory.
In a laboratory. So he tried to like make this sort of social commentary on how like African Americans are like being experimented on. So the Thingfish is like the Thingfish people. From what I've gathered, are like these black men that were like turned into like hideous creatures, and they're supposed to be like a minstrel show satire, but it's just painfully unfunny. It's just literally this minstrel character just talking over Zappa songs. That's all it is. He's not talking over an original song. I mean, talking over a song. This is originally recorded.
This is original recording.
I can't even call it a song because it's just voice. It's just a voice track with some stupid beat over it. That's literally this quote unquote song. I mean, this was supposed to be a musical at first, so it's not.
It was gonna be like a stage play.
Yeah, it wasn't really intended to be an album, but this is just something that he shat out at the end because he probably didn't give a shit about working on it any further than.
And fun fact, a guy who we're going to talk about in the next couple of episodes, Canadian Stud Muffin. He's a really old YouTuber, and he was a big Zappa fan too. This album literally just killed his love for Zappa. Like he never bought a single Zappa album afterwards. He never fucking bought one afterwards.
No, he says it's one of the worst albums he has ever owned.
It's truly horrific. So enough conjecture. Let's get into the fucking Drop Dead by Frank Zappa off the Thingfish album. And then get fucking flagged.
Jesus, that was terrific.
Yeah, but we need to start talking before we get flagged. Say something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so this is like the feminist character. There's like a feminist character. There's like a bunch of characters. There's like a fucking robot character. It sounds like Microsoft Sam. Like later on, there's a character which literally just goes like. All
right, listen to the Thingfish.
Yeah, listen to the Thingfish. An entire album of this guy. Just listen.
Yeah, entire album of listening to this guy's fucking grating minstrel show voice.
Yeah, let's hear it for like 5 more seconds.
This is
no, this is another character. It's literally Zappa just going like.
Fucking alligator moment.
This is fucking awful. All these characters, like the feminist is supposed to be like some Italian woman. I'm pretty sure it's Zappa's daughter. He got to do the fucking recording.
No, it's not her daughter.
Oh, it sounds like Valley Girl.
Her daughter.
Oh shit, dude. Zappa's a fucking tranny.
Alright, I just paused it.
I forgot. Yeah, we had to say, you got any threes, guys? How's the weather over there? While we fucking wait to unpause this video.
Thunderstorms.
Oh yeah, same over here. Fucking hurricane.
Yeah, we're totally.
It's not even hurricane season.
But, that's copyrighted at all. Please don't. Sue us.
Please don't sue us, Zappa's kids. I know you're a bunch of faggots, and I know Zappa would probably fucking hang himself. He's rolling around in his grave, just seeing how you guys are just tearing each other apart over his money and his song catalog. But no, sorry, please.
Zappa Trust, please don't kill us.
Sorry, I know you
love the Thingfish. The Thingfish is a great album. You can buy it. Spend all your money on it. On iTunes, on physical media, on everywhere. Buy the Thingfish today.
All right. So that's enough of that. Let's listen to Zappa. Let's listen to more of Zappa's terrible, awful Thingfish album. How about that?
After another
minute, but we gotta get to the robot at least. There's like a big rant at the end of like the feminist character talking about how awful fucking men are. But like we'll
in the story she ends up fucking a briefcase, and I think they produce a child.
Yeah,
I get that Zappa's supposed to be fucking how do I put it? Satirical, but not only that, but kind of there's a word that I'm looking for, absurdist in its humor, I guess. So I mean,
like I said, he just doesn't give a fuck at this point. Like he just didn't give a shit.
Okay, listen to this fucking character.
He wasn't trying to do anything but just make a quick buck so he can fucking produce actual good music, like fucking with the London Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, listen to this shit. That no lie.
That no lie, motherfucker. I'm the crazy motherfucker I've ever seen.
What science gonna do about it? Y'all.
Oh, shit, man. Okay, listen to this fucking character.
I'd rather be listening to fucking Chucko.
Chucko, it's Chuggo. Chucko.
Chuggo is a fucking artist.
Yeah, this is fucking. Sometimes people make a war. That's far better than this shit.
Alright, let's pause it again.
Alright, well, yeah, we need to get the robot character. That's all I want to fucking. That's the last fucking. That's all I want to
we
show.
should probably, pause it periodically, like I said.
Well, yeah. After this.
Buy
fucking pause.
Singfish right now. I mean, we're just showing how great this album is. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not breaking any copyright laws here. We're just showing how this album is amazing. I mean, look at its great cover with.
You know what? Honestly, can I take a moment to say that providing commentary over music videos, especially if you're talking over the music, should be perfectly allowed, because the person if you're watching this, right?
I mean, not that we're actually doing it, YouTube.
Yeah, listen. If you're talking over a music video, right, the audience can't even get the full experience of hearing it to themselves,
Mm-hmm.
So how is it even like the fear among copyright holders, if they listened or watch it on your podcast and they won't buy it or give us ad revenue when they watch it on our official crap, but that's not really how it works, because we're invalidating the experience,
Listen,
by the way,
that doesn't matter to Frank Zappa's Jewish little fucking prick.
Speaking of Duckman, look who uploaded. Well,
yeah,
we weren't speaking of Duckman at all, but fuck it.
Well, earlier in the episode, you said you watched Duckman.
Frank Zappa, rest in peace.
Coincidence.
He was
Yeah, I
the
mean,
best. My respect.
Yeah.
Well, Duckman. One of the characters was voiced by Dweezil Zappa.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, no wonder they fucking uploaded this then. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead to the robot character. Fucking.
I think it's like
Microsoft
halfway
Sam.
through this.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my god, this fucking character.
Come on, fucking guy.
What are you doing?
Oh wait, listen. It's just all right. So it's just like a minute of him having dialogue with Microsoft Sam.
How's this music?
My rafflecopter goes swah 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 swah.
I know it's not actually music. It's just them talking over a fucking beat.
Well, I guess it's fucking it's spoken word. I guess technically, for fucking Frank. It's like it's like William Shatner fucking music.
He's a true fucking poet.
All right, yeah, that's enough of that though. Like, fuck, I'm not playing anymore.
This will. Let's hope that this doesn't fucking destroy our career.
Well, I mean, all that's gonna happen is this is gonna get taken out.
The worst that can happen is that we had to cut our episodes down to below an hour.
I mean, like I said, YouTube introduced a warning system, so it's like
technically, we're not in bad standing with copyright, but we have gotten a few videos.
Well, claiming isn't
different,
but
so I'm not sure.
Claims are different.
No, so do we have any more videos that we can?
No,
play?
that's the last. That's the last of the videos. We should talk about the movie now because we've watched the videos for quite a while.
Really? Was it that long?
Yeah, it has been. It's been a while.
Come on, I want to watch the Blockbuster Buster.
Oh, fuck off! We'll watch Blockbuster. We'll watch Blockbuster Buster another time.
Watch the next episode.
Well, no, next episode's with Swag Tub. We'll have to do an episode after that.
Yeah, if that actually happens, or
if it does,
like we've done all the other weeks that we wanted to get Swag Tub.
Yeah. Anyways, so Citizen Kane. I'm curious, Sword. How did you like Citizen Kane? Yeah, how did you like Citizen Kane? I'm curious.
It was.
Did you just say okay, so all right?
I mean, let me give you a little bit, the audience a little bit of rundown. Basically, I was really fucking tired when we were watching it the first time. There was a major detail that I got confused by, so I didn't really understand what was happening in the movie. I didn't realize the vast majority of the movie was a flashback. So I thought the Kane, young Kane, pre-death Kane was the son of Kane or some shit.
Oh my god! Sword, this is the reason. This is the reason why we told you to rewatch the movie before the episode. But
I mean, I looked at the plot synopsis, and
that's not the same as watching a fucking movie. Though.
I watched the movie and then
you didn't even understand it.
I'm gonna. Okay, the reason why we watched Citizen Kane, and the reason why we watched Rear Window the other time, we didn't get a lot of views because it was an old black and white movie.
It wasn't even black and white, but
okay. Well, it was an old movie, and it wasn't trendy to talk about. But basically, me and Stevo found out that Sword hasn't watched jack shit in terms of actual movies. Because prior to this, he didn't even know what Citizen Kane was a year ago. So
when I heard Citizen Kane, I thought of Kane from Command and Conquer.
Yeah. So this is our project to try and educate him and make him be cultured in good film, unlike those Marvel movies that he likes so much.
I don't. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think?
No, it's not. But
I like Marvel movies.
okay, but Sword, he watched the movie. Again, like his normie consumer mind failed to understand its genius.
I was playing Overwatch for half the time. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
You oh my god! Fuck you!
You motherfucker, Sword! You motherfucker! How the fuck? This is such an amazing film too. You would actually like this film a lot, Sword. I have a feeling it's fucking historical. It's based off fucking William Randolph Hearst. So, I mean, you would have fucking liked it for historical reasons.
I would confuse him for Rudolph, Rudolph, and it's
yeah.
I mean, I appreciated the tone of the film, the camber, if you will.
All right, Sword. What is the point of the film? What was like the message that was trying to be?
The message was like, they were trying to find out who his love was or whatever.
That's not what.
No,
his love. His love. Love. What?
That's something.
Define his love. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was referring to it was his sled the whole time.
All right. Well, first of all, I said what was the meaning of the film, not what happened in the film. What was the themes that they were trying to express with that?
Dude, I'm not good at picking up themes.
It's literally the simple. It's one of the simplest fucking themes you could ever.
All right, I'm gonna explain it to you, Sword, for your normie mind to understand.
Okay.
It's such an easy fucking character study.
The story was that Citizen Kane was a rich man who wanted to have a simple life, a simple, humble life that was represented by the sled that he fucking rode as a child.
Okay.
Yes,
If you hadn't yelled at me when I misspoke, I meant like a lost feeling or whatever, so to speak. I knew about the whole he was going back to he wanted to be like he was a child again or whatever.
And it's not even that he was trying to be a child. It's literally just like the whole point of the story is like the lost childhood. His parents sold him off in the beginning of the film. They fucking sold him. Imagine being sold by your parents for a profit. Like that's the whole point. He feels fucking abandoned. The sleigh represents his childhood innocence. That is the point of that's Rosebud. It's his childhood innocence that he can never get back. Because Kane's character is so fucking. His personality is so amazing. Like, there's so many different things. It's such a perfect character study. Like, there's so many different personality types interwoven, and you never fucking get a specific answer.
Before you said personality.
Oh, did I? He fucking he's fucking acts like a fucking complete megalomaniac. He smacks the shit out of his wife, but then at the same time, he's charming, but then he's fucking just a complete fucking.
Yeah, I got the type of character that he was. I paid attention to what he did.
I highly doubt that.
So. Well, I mean, there's no way that you can test.
And also, you were fucking watching a video game. While you were missing out on some of the greatest cinematography.
I wasn't paying attention to.
Oh yeah, some of the best cinematography. It's such a
some of the best.
I was watching. I was looking at the movie.
Yeah, in the corner of the fucking on the screen while you're shooting. As you were shooting it like a giant robot gorilla. With,
the lighting and the sets,
beautiful,
all perfect.
That's fucking seen it like the opera. We're
I was watching
clapping,
the opera.
He's clapping in the dark.
The iconic clapping. I saw that.
The lighting and everything. You hear the fucking person in the fucking next to him says what a joke or something like that, referring to her singing, and he just looks over and you just see the emotion in his face. Orson Welles gave such a fucking beautiful performance. It's such a fucking amazing film. And you had it in the corner while you were playing fucking a gorilla fucking.
Oh yeah, can I watch another Marvel movie?
What the fuck, Sword?
I was tired. I wasn't gonna get it anyway.
Then you should have fucking rewatched it like we told you earlier. What the fuck?
I was doing shit.
I was like, let me get there's a specific quote that I want to bring up.
I gave you an entire day to watch this 2-hour movie.
Look, Eggs, I'm a busy man.
No, motherfucker!
You said you would watch it and you didn't.
Let me try to find. There's a quote at the end of the film which I'm trying to fucking find. I want to read off, which I just think is amazing.
Normally,
what did you think about it, Lance?
Very anti-piracy. So we get in Rabbit, and I buy the movie off Amazon. But fucking Rabbit wasn't working, so we had to use Watch Together. And we watched a fucking Korean subtitled version of it.
Yeah, it did take up a majority of the text, which kind of sucked. But when I was watching the movie, I'm starting to see. I kind of start to see Stevo's point of view on how movies these days kind of suck, because
Exactly. Like this was
Because,
a big Hollywood film. This was a big Hollywood film.
This was a big Hollywood film, but they used every single technique of filmmaking that they could have possibly done with that budget to tell a story that can never be told on anything else other than film. Like one of my favorite scenes is when Citizen Kane walks down that hallway.
Oh yeah,
of mirrors. And
beautiful cinematography. I mean, just that entire scene whenever he fucking after his wife leaves him and he's just standing there in the doorway and like Orson Welles is such an amazing actor. Like you just fucking just read everything in his face. Like he is fucking amazing. But I did find the quote that I want to read, and it just says everything about the film. So. Female reporter says, if you could have found out what Rosebud meant, I bet that would have explained everything. And the Thompson, who's the reporter throughout the entire fucking movie, or not the reporter, but the investigator, he says, no, I don't think so. No, Mr. Kane was a man who got everything he wanted and then lost it. Maybe Rosebud was something he couldn't get or something he lost. Anyways, it wouldn't have explained anything. I don't think any word can explain a man's life. No, I guess Rosebud is just a piece in a jigsaw puzzle, a missing piece. So, I mean, the movie, despite, like, a lot of people misinterpret it, it's not about Rosebud, okay? Like, yeah, that's the fucking quote that everyone remembers. It's not about Rosebud. It's about the man Kane. It's about his life, okay? It's about, like, this.
Yeah, I mean...
someone's life can't just be fucking summed up by, their sleigh. Like, this is... That sleigh meant something, and it affected his life in so many ways, and shaped how he was throughout the entire movie. But, like, the point is not... It's just the sleigh. Like there's so many, every single fucking scene in this movie, everything in this movie, as you see him like rise and fall, like it all affects his character. It's such a perfect fucking character study. I can't fucking drive that in. The script is great. Everything is great. And the comedy's great too. I mean, like some of the scene with like the Italian singing coach, like when he's trying to teach Mrs. Kane how to sing, and it's just like his fucking character is so stupid. He's so fucking silly, and he's like singing like I mean I'm not gonna belt out and start singing to fucking try to represent it now, but he starts singing about like how she can't sing and then like how some people can sing and how some people can't, and it's fucking hilarious. And it's just like all these characters, fucking Jed Leland is fucking hilarious. Like it's like it's able to balance all these tones too, because I mean it is a pretty sad end. The film does end on a pretty depressing note, but then like it just balances so much. Balances so much perfectly. It's just a perfect equilibrium. Like this film is fucking perfect. What the fuck?
I'd like to point out that me having done that has made a better segment than if I was like, yeah, the movie was good, I liked it.
I mean, yeah, I did. I guess that's
but still, Sword.
Go watch it now afterwards.
We failed in our quest to culture you.
No, we're fucking Sword. You're watching this shit tomorrow. You're watching this tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna strap you down
next time. To be fair, actually, I did open the YouTube video to rewatch it, and then I just got distracted.
No, of course. What did you get distracted by?
I honestly don't remember.
No, probably. What? Yeah, probably something fucking, or something like alternative history hub or something. What other movie are you gonna show Sword the fucking culture? And we gotta do this every few weeks.
Let's show Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Fuck no! He'd like that. Sort of fucking like that.
I've already seen that movie anyway.
What did you think? What did you think about it?
I mean, it was a decent superhero movie.
Of course it was.
It's the fucking best.
I mean, but like, I don't really like superheroes movies anymore because I don't really. I mean, I like more intellectual types of entertainment now. So.
What? Like Endgame?
No, I mean, I thought. I mean, for a fucking.
You know what's an intellectual? What's an intellectual movie?
Detective Pikachu.
Citizen fucking Kane. It's the fucking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here. How about this? I'll show you a real fucking intellectual film. Let me go through my IMDb. Let's see the movies I've rated. We're picking out a good movie for you, Sword. This is all
let's watch Persona.
Yeah, let's watch fucking Persona. That was the film I was thinking of. I was gonna do Persona or fucking Andrei Rublev. Let's watch fucking
Should I add that to the queue?
Yeah, add that to the queue.
Yeah, let's like 5 episodes around the line. We'll watch Persona. I haven't seen the movie, but I.
Oh, you're gonna fucking eggs. If you think this fucking film, like that is literally like the most fucking like hard to understand film. I honestly don't know. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if you didn't even like it, Ace. Like it's very fucking pretentious.
But I mean, it's to get Sword out of his comfort zone because once it's kind of like
dude, Persona's gonna tear your fucking asshole apart. Sword. You're not prepared for that.
It's kind of like jumping in hot water, so you can get used to like normal like Citizen Kane is like lukewarm. And once we jump Sword into boiling hot water the Marvel movies will be too cold for him to.
Sword, you're gonna fucking hate Persona. I have a feeling this. I'm an intellectual film. Like, you're gonna fucking hate Persona.
I never said that about films. I said that about media in general.
What intellectual shit have you been consuming?
I've
You
been
fucking watched
reading.
anime.
Yeah, probably some
like
anime. Honestly,
Well, I mean,
entertainment.
some
I like
anime, but also
Queen.
I've been fucking I'm reading like philosophy and shit.
Oh,
So,
what the fucking alternate history hub book? That the fucking what you've been
No.
reading?
I've been fucking I mentioned earlier that I was reading Hitchens, but I also I took out Locke. The other month or whatever.
I still haven't been done with what I had to say about this movie since we just dogpiled on Sword there for a bit. I will say,
all in good fun. All in good fun.
The use of lighting in this film, especially of shadows, is absolutely groundbreaking for
It is.
for 1940.
It's black and white. I don't like it.
Like, the black and white makes it even better. Like, it just looks so fucking crisp.
Yeah, it would have never worked if it was in color. This film wouldn't. I mean, well, it wouldn't be as good as if it was in color, because black and white has the advantage of using dynamic lighting. Because if it was done in color, you could tell it's on a sound stage. Like a lot of the Alfred Hitchcock movies that used color, that filmed in like used the similar techniques from the black and white era, you could tell that they weren't actually there, or they were on a particular, Rear Window. I mean, as good as a movie that is, you could clearly tell it's a sound stage.
Oh yeah, for example, I really did like Rear Window. So
You actually watched that movie though. That's the thing. You didn't fucking watch this one. You played Overwatch.
Yeah, well,
not the entire time.
All right, for 90% of the time, I played Overwatch. You know?
No, it was like 40. Okay.
So I'm buying a Citizen Kane book. I'm gonna read up about how they made that fucking film, and I'm gonna fucking educate you. I'm gonna force feed it down your fucking throat.
You know what?
Teaching you how to be a
Teach you how to
man.
be a man.
Every time he's going to be on Subnami, we're going to force him to watch a pretentious...
Yeah.
Not
Not every
actual
time.
quality
We already have
9
films after this in the queue.
Like after Persona, after we watch after 5 episodes between Persona, we're gonna let's watch let's make Sword watch Greed. Let's make him fucking watch a film that's like two hours a silent film and 2 hours fucking like screenshots, because half
Maybe
the
you
film
can
is
make
lost.
the next one a double
I
feature
didn't
of
see that one
Nosferatu
silent
and
film when I was
Greed is like
child,
fucking Greed is
where
like
the
5
people
hours.
Go to the moon or whatever.
You seen
that
that
fucking
one?
10-minute
Yeah.
movie.
That's 10 minutes.
Landing?
That's fucking.
I was in the.
You
It
wanna
was
say
when
some
I was in
Elias?
elementary school. They showed it to me in the library one day.
What did you think of it, Sword?
I don't. I mean, I just thought it was funny when I was a kid. Haven't rewatched.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I like There's a Trip to the North Pole is my favorite Méliès film, but that's beside the point. We're not fucking reviewing any of his films,
Yeah,
but
the Fly Me to the Moon movie I've seen like twice in fucking art classes I've taken.
Trip to the moon, not fly me to them. Oh, you know what?
Fuck
Me
this.
too.
Fuck
No,
this.
Fly Me to the Moon is a pretentious indie game.
No.
that's
Fly Me to the
Evangelion.
Moon is a
Well,
shitty fucking...
it's
No.
a swing song originally.
No. Fly Me to the Moon is a fucking shitty ass CGI animated kids film from the mid 2000s. It's about flies who go to the
Oh,
moon.
yeah,
swear that
I
actually
remember that.
exists.
Oh
Look
my
it up.
god.
No, I add that
I
to the
just
queue.
remember that.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Fly Me to the Moon.
Yeah, that's the cute.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
You brought this upon yourself, Lance, for mentioning it.
I was just thinking about the ending song and everything.
All right, I think we'll wrap it up here. I think we
Yeah,
got-
Sword, you're a thorough disappointment. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
I like intellectual films. That's why I play Overwatch when I watch them.
Sword, increase your IQ points, please.
Yeah,
I
come
did the IQ test on Mensa the other day of an IQ of 123.
That was my IQ. Your IQ was
No.
119.
No, that was when I was literally about to fall asleep.
Well,
retaking
I was
it.
Yeah,
still-
just like with Citizen Kane, right?
But I mean, that's still that's the margin of error anyway.
Well, also, I was about to fall asleep when I took that test too.
You woke
So-
up though, and I was about to fall asleep. It's different.
No,
Okay.
I didn't know. I
Tested
didn't
on
wake
seven.
up. I was actually going to fall asleep while I was taking that.
All right. Well, the 4 IQ points is still margin of error.
So
right?
so then I would be at an IQ of 127, which means I'm intellectually superior to you in every conceivable way by
it's
4
margin
points.
of error.
Are we really gonna get no fucking? Are we really gonna try to get into a fucking debate about like who's the most intellectual skeptic here?
Yes, I'm the most based and red pilled out of all of them.
Sword, you're cringe and blue pilled. You didn't like Citizen Kane. It was fucking.
I liked what I saw of it.
Okay, you like the Korean subtitles in the corner. All right, that's
Okay,
Stevo, we're just repeating ourselves.
It's because he doesn't like China.
Yeah. All right, we're fucking repeating ourselves at this point. Fucking yeah. So, Lance, you want to play us out?
Well, okay, motherfuckers. That's been the Subnami podcast. Hope you had a good time.
All right, I have one more thing to say.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Look at her go!
Imagine training hard all your life and doing crazy shit.
Friendly reminder that bitches
best
ain't
to
shit,
some
but
orange,
hoes
dude.
and tricks.
Look at her
Look
go!
at her go!